Now, here's how Starmer's aides are talking about the Prime Minister they installed and who they are paid to work for. This is me just quoting now. Occasionally, they even spoke of their leader as if he were a useful idiot, said one, referring to the driverless Docklands Light Railway that wound its way through East London. Keir's not driving the train. He thinks he's driving the train, but we've sat him at the front of the DLR. That's his staff. The reason Starmer's team are throwing their man overboard just months after an election victory is because it's a substitute for any self-reflection. I may have rejected New Labour's project, but there was no doubting that it was founded by extremely substantial figures. Now, Starmer's aides are no such thing. They're not even in the same league as those people. And this is not me. This is me, you know, it makes it sound like I love New Labour now. No, I don't. I object completely to their political projects. But they were clearly powerful, really capable, towering figures in their own way. Starmer's crew are just overwhelmingly mediocre, intellectually disinterested, on a personal level unpleasant, and defined by a hatred of the left and desire to score sell, which didn't actually define New Labour, which chose to largely exile the left from their thoughts altogether. They are middle managers who belong in a mid-brand clothing label. They are devoid of interesting ideas and are driven by the same impulses that led them to do pretend conference speeches in front of bathroom mirrors when they were 13 years old, where they borrowed Blair's verbalist sentences and power thumb. That is an addiction to power for its own sake. They have no loyalty to anyone but themselves, which is why they are now publicly humiliating the man who made the extremely unfortunate mistake of doing everything they asked of him. None of them are prepared to ask themselves if it is in fact their politics which are the problem, and that reheating Blairism circa 2006, when it was all falling apart, for a completely different country 2 decades later, isn't in fact a major error.